And welcome in, everyone. As you haven't missed much so far, we're in the first inning, no score. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1 home. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In is Jorge Soler as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Line hard to center field. Olivares is right there, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Alex Verdugo. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2-1 to the Royals first baseman. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Case digging in, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts will head for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
So striding in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one bounds around against the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Josh Bell the next to hit. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now the 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2 from the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. hit it hard when lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a fine play there up the into the box now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 54, Martin Perez.
The 2-1 home. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Lifetime against Martin Perez. Very lopsided for the pitcher, 0 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Bradley is there, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap, and this will rattle off the base of the monster, and they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that 2nd runner at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. The 3-1 pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. 1 run scores. Here's a 2nd runner around 3rd. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And there's out number 2. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from 2nd with 2 away. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the 2nd baseman, Whit Merrifield. The 2-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Striding into the box, Salvador Perez.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Around 1st, he's digging for 2nd. And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away. So a good Job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double, and his total for the year puts him 4th on the Royals ball club. Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Takes this the other way to right, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he's out on the tag, but a run is in to score away from the play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Hunter Dozier. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. A 1-1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in, Edward Olivares will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Next will be the designated hitter. Bobby Dahlbeck comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield brings it in. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Dozier brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see out. At the plate, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Now the 2-1. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's rain.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it bangs off the monster. Martinez there to put it away for. No, he can't come up with it. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple.
Your attention, please.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it, and it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play. And up steps Salvador Perez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Next to the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jorge Soler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Franco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
The bat, number 66.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Dozier, the runner at first with two gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Mike Montgomery looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Alex Verdugo. 1-2 now. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Eric Skoglund comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The relay, and he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez to the left side, but it's well foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, swinging a hard liner to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The runner scores from second.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ian Kennedy enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
To the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they into the box. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now the pitch. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Casey. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2 hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Next to the Red Sox, the left fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on Whit Merrifield next to hit. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Two pitch is fouled away. Now here it comes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another Another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Boston Red Sox, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Martin Perez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Chris Bubich lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes.